Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, we thought we would spend a little time talking about the new Dignity Drive, Essentials for Inmates program, because our impression is that there are some people that just don't understand why we need to do that.
Yeah.
And so we thought we'd explain why, especially in Texas.
Yeah.
And especially coming up on the summer.
Most definitely.
Because there are two things in Texas prisons that people may not be aware of. One is that inmates do not get paid for the work that they do.
Correct.
So any money that they have is sent in from the free world from family or friends that are on their visitation list. The other reason is because they don't get everything that you might think they get.
Right.
They get a small bar of soap.
Like the kinds of the hotel that you throw away.
Yeah, about half the size of a hotel bar of soap. Yeah, Stephanie always says, gee, when mine gets that size, I throw it away.
Yeah.
And then they get a small tube of toothpaste, like you might see in a vending machine at the airport or in a hotel, right? And no shampoo and no deodorant. That's it. And you got to clean everything with that little bar of soap. And it's hard enough for a guy like me, with no hair, to get clean with that little bar of soap. I can't imagine how women in prison do it.
Yeah, no, I can't even. In fact, I push it out of my mind because the thought of having to wash, first of all, to even wash my hair with soap is, you can't get a comb through it. So what are you going to do? Cut all your hair? I don't know how they do it. I really don't. It's really inhumane. We don't even wash our dogs with body soap. We wash our dogs with special dog shampoo.
That's
so
true.
We're not treating our inmates even as well as we're treating our dogs.
That's very sad, but it is very true. And that's part of the reason for the Dignity Drive, is to restore that sense of humanity.
Yes.
To turn the prisons into a more humane environment. And it's no wonder people get out of prison and they don't know how to bathe properly. Right. They don't know how to take care of themselves. And they really, especially if you've been in a long time, don't get it anymore.
Right. And come on, this is Texas. It's not like it's Wisconsin where you're not going to sweat a lot and get smelly.
Yeah, that's another thing. A good point.
Yeah.
There's no air conditioning in most of the units in Texas. So they got a lot of sweat going on.
Only in the chapel, sometimes it gives you incentive to go to church, though.
Yeah, but not every church, like at Ramsey, that church is not air conditioned.
Nope. Oh, no, it is not.
Unless they've fixed that problem. But so there's the nut of why we need the Dignity Drive Essentials for Inmates. We will help. We work with unit chaplains, and those inmates that have no family support and don't get any money coming in, they can't buy those items from the commissary. Right. So we supply a real bar of soap, a bottle of shampoo, a stick of deodorant, and a tube of toothpaste that will last them for a while.
Yes.
And they put in a request to the chaplain. The chaplain will check to make sure, they don't have any money, and lay them in to come get those supplies. Yeah. It's just that easy. And we need your help to do that.
Yes. And just think about that just for a second. I just want everybody to just stop and think about that. It's just the basics. It's the very minimum basics, yet it's so needed.
It really is. And we're going to help out 5 units. I mean, there are a lot more than that in Texas. We're going to commit to helping 5 units with $250 worth of supplies every 3 months. Now that is just 50 bars of soap, 50 shampoos, 50 toothpaste, and 50 deodorants. So that will help 50 inmates. Now, some of these units have 2,300.
Yeah.
And of those, a good number, especially with the economy the way it is, are indigent these days. So we're not asking for a lot, like we're going to help the whole state of Texas. But that alone will cost us $5,000, and we need your help.
Plus every new inmate coming in, because it takes a little time to set up money on your books. It takes time, and you can't. It's not like you get to bring your things with you.
That's an excellent point. Yeah, and in addition to that, because of other issues, when an inmate gets transferred from one unit to another, even if they've gotten commissary, they can't take that with them. They have to wait till that gets shipped, and that can be a few weeks. So some chaplains will let them get some of these supplies as well. And so that's an excellent point, honey. So will you help us out? Go to our website and look up the Dignity Drive. Yeah. In fact, you may be watching this video there now. We hope that you'll commit to giving us some regular resources so that we can help these inmates who are in need, because we want them to come out knowing that we cared enough about them to help supply their basic needs.
And hey, whatever you give, the more the better. If you give more, we can give more.
That's a fact. We will find there's plenty of places for it to go. Mm-hmm. So thank you. God bless you. Remember, it's all about dignity.